right, welcome. We are so excited that you're joining us for the first episode of The Recipe, the Waltons Podcast, on the anniversary of the Homecoming's premiere way back on December 19th, 1971.
This is so exciting. Here we go. So we're new to the Waltons. I haven't seen most of the episodes. Nick, at one point, hadn't seen many of the episodes, but after having the idea for the podcast suggested to him, decided to watch many of the episodes. So he has seen some of them.
I don't know everyone's fate yet, but I'm a few dozen episodes in.
Rylan has seen them years ago.
He's the curator of this entire situation.
And he's the curator. This podcast was his brainchild.
Rylan, how many times have you seen the series through, you think?
I've seen the first 2 seasons through many times. 3, 4, and the rest not too many.
But
you've seen like once.
You've probably seen every episode at least once, though.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Close.
So they're the Walton children. And Chance, if you're playing along the Waltons game, anytime you see Chance...
Are we playing the game?
Yeah, I think we should. We got to take a shot.
I don't know the rules.
If you see something that is very Walton-like, a running
dog,
gag,
the
a
cow,
theme,
okay.
a pet, you'll see them as they come.
So that means we can take a drink right now?
You can take a drink. Other things you might see would be the family truck. You might see a real fire on set somewhere. Either a candle, an actual fireplace fire, or a disaster fire.
Okay.
The family dog, Reckless.
And this mother is a very different portrayal.
I know.
Yeah, she's almost like a Batman villain.
She's a rough around the edges woman.
All my boys were handsome.
They took after their daddy.
Listen to the old man.
His mom was a famous actress, too.
Yeah.
She had a career.
I saw her in HUD recently with Paul Newman.
Oh, HUD.
HUD.
Classic.
She wasn't taking any of HUD's bullshit.
Does she look younger than that? She's just a tough,
She's always
hard
and
tough cookie.
Like if I breathed in a whole lot of air, I'd just bust like a balloon. Kerpow! Kerpow! Kerpow!
So Mary Ellen has angst.
Mm-hmm. And now Eb is different too. Yep, Eb's different.
Yep. So
no, that is Eb with a mustache.
No, he ends up playing A.J. Covington.
The writer.
And he's on the trail of some sort of thief.
Robin Hood Bandit strikes again. Ain't he something?
And now they immediately reveal who the Robin Hood thief is.
Correct.
It's what you think is a mystery, but then now it's not a mystery.
And in the first season opening, we're actually seeing the opening theme credits.
When they buy the radio.
Bringing home the radio for the first time.
So it's almost like a different timeline. We have a different mom, a different dad.
This is a real life story of Earl Hamner.
Yes. He's John Boy.
He's John Boy.
In the book, he changes the names, or it's him.
It's a Clay Boy, I think.
A Clay Boy?
Clay Boy.
See anything of John
In the
Lee?
local scene, snow continues to hinder attempts to rescue 2 men trapped when a bus overturned on Route 29.
Oh, I wish it was spring of the year again.
All right. Olivia starts to have kind of a little bit of a break
Meltdown.
here. Yep.
Daughter, we don't know he was on that bus.
John Boy? John Boy?
This is a great scene coming up.
Yeah, this is a weird. I want to ask about this after.
Yeah.
Full of innuendo.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
Like he's up there masturbating, right?
Yeah,
or something.
that's the impression I got, but I didn't know if that was meant.
He's writing.
What's the door locked for?
She's concerned about it because of masturbation.
Because she thinks not.
Sin.
She thinks he's doing something.
Yep.
That's why the door
She
locked.
accuses him of smoking a cigarette at one point.
What were you doing up there? Behind locked doors?
Imagine if your mother was asking you this.
Come on, son. Let's go and get that Christmas tree.
John Boy has the best life. He has his own room in this house.
Yes.
Filled with 11 people.
All right, everybody, now just calm down. Just hold it. Next one of you that moves is going to get a spanking.
Won't be good, John Boy.
Aww.
Do you think John Boy blowing up here has to do with the way he feels about his dad not being back, and he might have to be essentially the new.
Of course.
It's Charlie Sneed.
It's the Robin Hood thief.
We're pleased to see you, Charlie. It's just that, well, we thought maybe you were John. We're mighty worried, Charlie.
But I did know that John wouldn't have a chance to do much hunting this Christmas, so I thought he'd appreciate a little meat on the table.
Don't appear to be no wild turkey to me.
Esther can smell a bullshit hardest a mile away.
Seems like in this movie, it's what is it, Esther?
Esther.
It's Esther's job to question things, like as the, her role.
Hey, Mama, where you reckon Charlie got that bird?
Getting late, John boy. Milk the cow.
Deflection. Mm-hmm. This is another scene that has some layered innuendo with Chance the cow.
This is one of my favorite scenes, too.
It's a great scene.
This kind of showed what maybe the kid actors could actually bring to the show.
And you've got your two main kid actors here, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the two older ones.
You're right, yeah, it is like him, her, and the little one.
They do feature Elizabeth a lot in this movie.
Puppies.
Oh, is this their animal named, what's his name?
Chance.
The cow's name is Chance.
So we can drink when we see Chance?
We already saw
We've
her
been
once.
drinking.
Oh, okay.
You do it once.
Oh, it's just once? I thought every time they appear.
For something like that, if Esther says old man or old fool multiple times, that's a multiple shot.
But the dog and the cow.
Yeah, because you see the truck a bunch of times.
And Chance is the cow throughout several seasons.
I don't think I've got long to live.
And you better calm yourself down, girl.
Anytime we see someone staying with the Waltons, we take a shot. A boarder of some sort.
Okay.
Anytime they take a extra job, make extra money, they got to make ends meet.
Well, the dad is doing an extra job right now.
So that you would drink, technically.
I can drink right now for bringing that up.
We do not accept charity in this house.
You took that turkey from Charlie Sneed.
Ooh, damn.
That's enough out of you, John boy.
Who knows what a missionary is?
Somebody that spreads the gospel to the infidels.
Exactly. And I am a missionary.
So she's looking at Americans as heathens in this situation.
Yep. And that's actually a note that we know for sure that this show takes place in Virginia.
Yes.
I think this is a good time to talk about Ryland thinking that the show took place in West Virginia. The show has clear signals all over it. So every time we see that the show actually takes place in Virginia, we'll drink to Ryland.
Okay.
I forgot how psychotic this woman is in this scene.
This is filmed outside, late at night. Not the classic television night filter that we'll see
in the show when it's actually daylight.
Yeah, and you take a shot anytime that happens.
It's very disturbing the way they all open it. Mm-hmm. I remember being uncomfortable the entire time.
They get the camera right in there.
It's a broken gift.
Oh my god.
Mother hen, John boy.
Is that symbolic for the unrest in America?
How important is a little doll and it's just gonna lie? They don't even pick it up. They leave it there like it's a fucking Scorsese film.
They don't try to repair it. Maybe that's kind of telling.
No.
It's 10 o'clock and Daddy's still not home. Nobody ever gave away anything worth keeping. I guess.
Ooh, I like that line.
Are you hiding something in that bed, John boy?
Things stay in my mind, Mama. I can't forget anything. Sometimes I feel like a crazy man. I can't rest or sleep or anything till I just rush off up here and write it down in that tablet.
Right now, John Boy's talking about things that he thinks would seem silly to other people, but they're more like spiritual things for him.
It's deep stuff.
What I would have liked, Mama, is to have tried to be a writer.
We got something else to talk about.
Daddy won't get home, will he?
Not unless somebody goes after him. Son, a bus went off the road earlier today. There's one man dead.
Now this is where the movie gets really good. He has to go get him.
You go see if you can find Charlie Sneed.
The Robin Hood thief.
The thief.
You ask Charlie to drive you over to Charlottesville.
We hope you'll join us for part 2, where John Boy will try to find his father and also Charlie Sneed.
Until then, give this video a like and subscribe to the YouTube page. We'll see you next time on The Recipe, the Waltons Podcast. See ya on the mountain.
See ya on the mountain.